The Kardasim Podcast.
The Kardasim Podcast.
The Kardasim Podcast. Listen if you want to.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Kardasim Podcast.
Welcome back.
Hey,
I hope everybody...
You couldn't say welcome back like the rest of us.
why?
Because it was like a thing. Welcome back, welcome back.
Yeah, it's fine. Listen, I hope everybody's having a great, listen.
Oh my God, this is a great start.
Yeah,
you
it
don't
is.
even know what they're
You
having
already
great.
ruined it, Kourtney.
Yeah, I mean,
and then
you
Kim
were-
ruined it by making it more awkward.
Oh my God, I didn't make it more awkward. I was just backing you up.
No, you weren't. I didn't
Yes, I
ask
was.
for your backup. Anyway, I hope everybody's doing well. I'm sure everybody here is doing great. I won't even bother asking.
Are you driving? Are you eating?
No, you don't get to
Are
do
you on
that.
the toilet?
You don't get to do that. Segment 1. Let's do this.
Who's that?
It's a stupid bitch.
She's totally mocking you.
Okay, so
I know I don't
first
sound like that.
Question, Percy, Jerry,
Jerry?
Jerry,
Jerry.
to Kourtney.
Yes.
Would you rather have what?
Have. They obviously meant to put a V, but they put B.
Would you rather have Kim ass, Khloe's voice, or Chris's face for a week? P.S. You are so watermelon.
Well, first of all, I want to say thank you.
I'm shocked.
I always love my fans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And grammar check didn't hurt anybody.
Well, I definitely don't want Chloe's voice because, as you can hear, it's pretty annoying.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Wow.
I mean, sometimes it could be soothing, but that's like rare you're asleep.
No, I am told I have ASMR voice.
Told by
said
who?
that?
Like saying
By all
it
the
to
people who
yourself.
call me a fighter and survivor, that's who.
So yourself.
Yeah,
No.
it's in your mind.
No, you can't pull that because it's in here. Anyway,
Chris's face, no.
You
Who would
have.
want
I mean, we
Chris's
kind of
face?
already have mom's face.
nah, I don't.
Well, not you.
I'm a mix.
I don't
of,
have it.
You, Kourtney. We
But,
kind of already have
I
her
guess I
face.
would like to
You
have
do.
an ass for a day.
Oh,
So
You-
I'd take Kim's ass.
Oh my God.
maybe you can tell us how she,
I'm
cleans
like
it.
actually touched by that.
Well, I mean,
You would be.
since my ass wasn't a choice, you would be
I don't
happier.
think it wouldn't be selected either. Kourtney likes balance.
What do you mean, like balance?
I'm pretty sure one of your ass cheeks weighs more than the other cheek.
No, it does not.
Then why do you walk like that? Or is that
Why
just
do
how
you walk like that?
I walk I lean forward so I don't lean back. Like there's
And
a
how do you
balance.
think I walk? I'm taller than you, so it's harder.
let
I have
your-
more weight to
Okay,
carry.
but you let your ass lead you. You have to
Whatever.
lead the
So you
ass.
want a stupid ass? Got it.
Okay, so
Moving
you're
on.
Is this jealousy?
No, it's not
I
jealousy.
thought
What
you
is there to be
both had the
jealous of?
same doctor.
We do, but that doesn't mean that.
So you're both off balance.
I would never go to her doctor.
That. Oh please!
Anyway,
I recommended.
Anyway, moving on to the next person, and I'm sorry I cannot pronounce that.
Thank you, Percy Jerry.
Kiryami Kurma, whatever.
Kirin Mai.
Love ya. Anyway,
Kiriana
like-
Kumar.
Sounds like sushi.
it says
I think it's a car.
rise and shine. I want all the sisters version of it. Okay, here's mine. Oh yeah, are you talking about our sister,
Yeah,
Kylie?
Kylie's song.
Yeah.
I don't know why that became a hit.
Which, by the way, is number one on the sim boards.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Somehow
Mine is
beat out to Nicki Minaj, which
no.
I'm happy for that, and Taylor.
Oh please. Mine is rise and shine.
That
Cam?
Your voice cracked a lot.
okay? Mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
We already know you have an amazing voice.
Rise and shine.
Amazing.
Wow.
Thank you.
Amazing.
I mean, I've done a lot of singing and before.
It's like you had a bowl of nails for breakfast.
Okay, here's my version. Did you hear it?
Oh,
Beautiful,
so much
Kourtney.
energy as always.
You just use it. It's in your mind, and I
So-
channeled it.
Say rise and shine. Say rise and shine. Oh my God.
Only if you could say it first.
Yeah, if you could say it as an example first, then she could
Say
follow.
rise. Say rise and shine, Kourtney.
Did you hear it?
Wow.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Okay.
I guess she doesn't care about you.
She doesn't want to
Everyone
rise
could
and
hear
shine.
it in their heart.
She doesn't want to rise and shine. Kira Nyami Yami Karma.
Yeah. Okay. Moving on. Blossomberry AJ.
That one's actually easy to pronounce. Like, why did you?
Because I'm reading it like, what the hell is up with these names?
Blossomberry actually isn't.
Shut up. Do I interrupt you during your segment?
Yeah, all the time. Khloe.
If you had magic, what kind would it be and what would you do with it?
Well, we would use it, wouldn't we?
Stay watermelon.
Smiley face.
Well, besides being a firefighter and survivor, which is already like a power for me, I think I would want to be.
Well, we're not talking about power. We're talking about magic.
I think I would want to be some sort of like a black witch so that I can like curse these bitches I'm with. And, if I sell my soul for that, so be it.
That's
as long as I
Who
know
said
they
anything
rot.
about selling your soul?
They're saying, what if you had magic, what kind would it be?
So
I'm saying I would have black magic.
So if you had black magic, you have to
I would
sell
curse.
your soul to do it?
Yeah, you don't. If you're doing white magic, it's all, ooh, PC,
Chloe,
everything's
how do you
friendly.
know about
but I'm
this?
black magic. Listen, watch any movie, okay? Watch The Simcraft, okay? Everybody knows this. You gotta sell your soul. So, black magic, and I'd curse you. Okay.
I think I would
Alright.
want the ability where everything, that the Midas touch story where he like touches things and it turns to copper. I would want the ability to touch everything and it turns to Kanye.
That would be horrific.
That would be like
I don't want to live in that world.
That'd be scary.
Well, I would touch you and then you would be Ye too. But you would be like your own version of Ye. You know
so
what I mean?
if you touch yourself, you would be a.
I would still be me because it doesn't affect me.
I guess you would.
That's
say,
selfish. You just want a downgrade for everybody. You want everybody to have a downgrade. Great.
Or I would want like everybody to have Ye wisdom.
Oh, Lord.
Like that, can you imagine how much the world can change if everybody had Ye wisdom?
It would change pretty drastically.
Everybody-
Yeah, thank you.
And
Everybody-
not for the better.
Everybody
I think
listening.
it would be for the best.
Everybody listening, I want you to close your eyes. I want you to picture this world that Kim's talking about.
Yeah.
A whole bunch of people saying we are the real rock stars and I'm the biggest of all of them.
That
Do
would
you
be the Pledge of
really
Allegiance.
want that? Do you really, really want that?
I just got scared.
I got goosebumps.
In this sim world, I refuse to let that happen. Moving on.
I've got the chills.
Wait,
right, Chloe?
no, what
Wait,
would
no,
Kourtney-
that's what I'm saying. Moving on to Kourtney.
Oh, okay. No, you were saying.
Moving on to Kourtney.
I think I'd want like electrical powers and I could zap people.
Wow.
Would
That'd
the
be
zap
fun.
hurt them or
Definitely.
Wow.
would it
Are you
terminate?
going to use it to cook? Like zap a
Like, can you
piece of
zap
chicken?
hot dogs or something?
Ew, hot dogs?
I'm just saying, like, if
Ew.
somebody wanted hot dogs.
That's why you have microwaves.
I
Kim.
guess I could cook things instantly
Yeah, but she wouldn't need a microwave if she could zap things, right, Kourtney?
and it'd be done.
Yeah.
Would you
So,
zap
like,
it?
but how would that work for, like, making burgers or something
But the
like
thing
that?
is,
People
if you
getting electrocuted is just funny to me.
But I
I
think it
think-
wouldn't taste very good because you would have to season it. Like, would you season it and then zap it?
Yeah, like, how would the process?
well, yeah, you have to pre-season anything.
And then you zap it.
Yeah,
Like,
instant nuke.
Okay, then.
okay, well, that's taking it to another level, Kourtney.
Yeah, yeah.
Are you talking about nuking or zapping? Are we talking, like, static shock zap or, like...
Enough to cook a chicken, so obviously something. Like,
So
hopefully
static
she can
shock.
control it. Anyway, I think this is getting a little too crazy.
You can cook a chicken with static shock.
Okay, moving on. RJA.
RJ or A.
Wow. Okay, so the last
What?
person I try to say their name, you're thinking it's a simple thing, and now here I am saying obviously RJA. Now you're a RJ.
This one's not.
Okay,
this
bitch,
one's
I
not
see
up.
you. I see you. It's great for it's great for you, but for me, oh no. Okay,
Chloe,
what's
Chloe,
that?
deep breaths.
The
Chloe, deep breaths.
Screw you. What's up, the Kardashians? What if what if the three of you
Yeah.
are sent into a separate haunted house to explore? I feel like we've done that. Who
Well.
would be the longest to stay in there? Make it in a video. Listen, we don't write the script.
Didn't
Sorry.
we already make that video?
Well,
I
we've
mean,
been in haunted places many times.
3 different times.
Yeah.
We went to that Freddy's place.
Yeah.
Freddy Fart
But that was a
Bear.
restaurant. It wasn't really haunted.
I mean, it was kind of haunted.
It was a
Chloe.
haunted restaurant. They're saying haunted house. Kim. Now, we've been to a haunted house with those Pretty Little Liars before.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were bitches.
Yeah.
They were like
They put me in a coffin. It's like so effed up.
You put yourself in a coffin, Khloe.
Because she didn't believe me that I was a survivor, and guess what? I survived it.
You don't always have to prove yourself.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
like,
do, because everybody
Khloe.
doubts me. Anyway, so and then we just recently went into a very haunted house. Separately,
now, who would last the longest was probably me.
no,
Because I would stay.
no.
Khloe would annoy the ghost. Kourtney would leave, and I would.
Yeah,
just
you would
be
go
there.
in, you would never come out. So I guess you would be there for the longest.
I guess that makes me the real survivor.
No, because you wouldn't come out, Kim.
I would, because I'd be surviving in there.
I'd last the longest and come out and be like, "That's right, ghost." Or
I
demons.
think actually ghosts like don't mind me. I think like we
that
would
was a
get
test,
along.
Kim. Spirits.
Oh my god.
Hey, you didn't read their hashtags. It says hashtag Khloe Survivor, hashtag Kourtney the best.
And then
And there's another
hashtag
one.
and hashtag Kim Orange.
I mean, they're just trying to. I think clearly in my hashtag, they're just saying like we're one, Kim and Orange.
Anyway, I think there's a subtext here where it says that hashtag Khloe Survivor. I think they're leaning into that's me who would survive this question.
I think they're saying they want you to go on Sim Survivor, not anything
I don't
else.
think it matters.
I'm already talking
who-
to my producers.
I don't think it
Oh
matters
my
who
God.
survives because it says I'm the best.
Yeah,
Well, that's because they don't know how
best
hashtags
at what?
work.
Best at being annoying.
The best
At everything.
at being the worst. Like they didn't finish the hashtag clearly.
Well, thank you.
It's better than orange.
Well, thank you,
Orange,
RJ.
there's so much power in that word. I knew exactly what Ra'e was saying.
Anyway, thank you, RJ. Yeah. All right.
Ra'e.
Martha.
Savel.
Yazva Bagtas. I'm sorry if I
Bagtas.
pronounced that wrong, Martha. To Khloe, would you rather live with Chris for a week or live with your sisters for a week? P.S.
They're
Kourtney.
yelling this
P-
last part.
P.S. Kourtney is my fave, and
Oh my
I am sad because in November 4th will be my resume all classes, and I am not gonna be able to watch you guys. But I love you guys still. You guys are so watermelon. Well,
I felt the passion behind that.
Courtney shouldn't be your
So
fave.
you've been back
so
in
you have
school
you
now
have
for,
terrible
like, 7
taste. First of all, Martha.
Well, yeah, that we do have to get out of the way, Martha,
Just,
when you listen to this.
Martha, watch this when you get home from class.
And you
Yeah.
know, study but don't bother reading. We've been over this.
Yes,
I
don't
mean,
read.
do your best,
Like
Martha.
you can study without reading. It's really simple.
Yeah, I mean, it's whatever. You know what I'm saying?
So, Khloe, answer the question.
I don't know. Like, ugh.
Really? You have to think about this?
I really do, because these days it's just starting to become the same thing.
Oh
between
my God,
Chris,
really?
Yes.
Are you saying I'm Chris?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Oh my God, Kim.
Courtney, you're one to talk.
But when we grew up together, we lived with each other for years. So
So,
Yeah,
like-
listen, I've done both and I've been just fine. So either or, really. I mean, Chris would be harder, but, you know, I would just, you know, lock the door and be like, I'm
The
not
fact
coming out
that
for a
you
week.
even have to think about this, Khloe, says a lot.
These days, I really do, Kim.
What does that mean?
It does say a lot, and maybe you should think about that.
If
Why
you're
does it say a lot, Kim?
You know what? Maybe you should live a
Courtney,
week.
why are you laughing? It means a lot to you, too.
Maybe you should live a week with mom and then see if you're
Or
a
maybe
real.
I should
That's how
live
you
a
see if
week-
you're a real fighter and survivor.
Maybe
Yeah.
I should live a week without any of you bitches, and
Try
then we'll
it,
see
Khloe.
how great my life really
You
is.
wouldn't even know how to wipe your ass.
When I'm around you three, any of you, I'm always getting hurt and all this stuff. But when I'm on my own, I'm just fine. Now, why is that? Because you push me into terrible situations.
Go
because you're
live with
toxic.
Kylie.
You're toxic, Kim.
Go live with Kylie.
you make your own choices.
Anyway, yeah, I made my own choice, and maybe I'll choose Chris.
Do it. Okay, go live with mom
That's
for a
fine
week.
with
and
me.
Fine,
see
I'm
if
calling
you
mom
come out of
now.
it. Fine, call mom.
Fine,
We'll
you know
get-
what? I'm
like,
calling
get
mom.
her on the line.
I'm calling mom right now. Mom.
You're on the podcast, mom. So, like, okay.
I'm trying
no.
to talk to her, Kim.
Okay, go.
I'm trying to talk to her again. Mom,
Oh,
if I lived with you for a week, what would you do? Oh, God, no.
Yeah, I told you.
All right.
Already.
All
Chloe,
right.
You're not a real fighter and survivor,
All right,
clearly.
so, no, I am a survivor, but there's some
How did
things.
you not hang up sooner?
You
Like,
totally,
really?
yeah. You
Well,
hung
that's
in there.
because I lasted long, just like I would in that haunted house, bitch. So how
Oh
about
my
we move
God.
on? All right. So thank you, Martha.
She was on for way too long.
All right.
We're sorry, listeners.
That was a lot of talking.
Yeah.
That's so watermelon.
Okay, we're on to the next segment. That's So Watermelon, where we take 5 random topics and we decide if they are so watermelon or so not watermelon. Kourtney,
What?
give us the topic.
No,
I don't want to hear from you.
No,
I'd
she
love
has
to.
another segment.
Fine.
No. First topic. You me great.
But first, yeah, you
No,
messed
you
that up
threw
yourself.
me off of my curve.
Not fun to be thrown off when you're trying to keep your groove,
I'll
right?
throw you off this podcast building
And I'd survive,
and
wouldn't
this
I?
podcast.
And I'd survive, wouldn't I?
Since it's one story, I think you would survive.
She'll be hurt. First topic, admitting mistakes. So, and by the way, these came from like some of our fans. Admitting mistakes. So watermelon or so not watermelon?
I don't make mistakes.
So you've already failed this.
Yeah,
You
so
can't-
you
it's about
made a mistake.
admitting mistakes.
You just made a mistake right there, Kourtney.
So,
How?
okay, if we broke this down, does that mean like does this mean you don't make mistakes, or you make mistakes, you just don't admit them?
Listen, I like to grow from my mistakes, and I like to
but
learn
do you
from
admit
them. I like to grow from my mistakes.
Okay, so none of us do.
Okay, Kourtney, you do make mistakes. It just happened in the last video that we did at this time. The last video that we did was the haunted house.
What mistake?
You lied to Nikki. You said that you turned off all the lights, but you didn't.
Yeah. Did you? Well, she admitted her mistake though.
Yeah, she admitted it, but like she didn't admit it to Nikki.
No.
She lied.
And that's supposed to be
Well,
your
she-
friend.
she
Somebody
knows
actually.
she knows it now, so we're all good.
Okay.
Well, after she had to wait months later to see the video.
Yeah.
Months. Well, we did.
But
it,
I
like,
did admit it.
Okay.
You admitted it to the public, but not to Nikki.
But
I'm
you
sure
just
she
lied to
blew
the
up.
podcast. You said that you didn't. So maybe you have to work on not being a liar.
Maybe you
Well,
need to
it
work on
says-
even saying your
it
mistakes.
says admitting
You need to work on
mistakes.
being a better sister.
It
I'm
says
there.
admitting mistakes, not who you're admitting the mistake to.
That. Okay, well,
So-
you.
But
got
you
me
said you
there.
didn't make mistakes.
Yeah, I
That
don't.
was admitting she's a liar. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, do I admit to my mistakes? No. Nobody has to know. So admitting to your mistakes is so not watermelon because it's nobody's business but my own.
I mean, I kind of feel that way too.
If I want to learn and grow from it, great. But I don't have to admit anything.
Kourtney,
Yeah, so it's not watermelon.
it's so not watermelon. Don't admit your make them maybe apologize. Is apologizing different from admitting your mistake?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Are they different?
apologizing is
Because if you
different.
just say I'm sorry and you don't say what it's for,
Yeah.
like you just stop there, does that mean?
Yeah, I mean, it'll be like I hate it. Like growing up, I'd be like mom would be all over my case because I did something wrong, whatever.
Yeah.
And then she'd be like, apologize. And I was just like, okay, sorry. And then she'd be like, sorry for what, honey? And I'm like, none of your business,
Yeah,
Mom.
like it stops right there.
And,
Like when we burnt down those curtains that one time in her living
Get
room.
over it. It
Yeah,
was
it's
a mistake.
Like we said sorry.
Yeah.
Do we need to say why? Like I'm pretty sure you know why.
and I'm sure we've
Yeah,
made
that
up for it
was-
in the millions we've made.
That was
Yeah.
Kim's fault, by the way. She was playing with the matches.
I was.
You were.
But I didn't
And I told you
know.
not to, didn't I?
I didn't know they were flammable. Like I
Okay.
didn't know what that meant.
It's so not
We were
watermelon.
17.
Wow.
It's so not watermelon.
Next topic. Setting Simstagram to private. So watermelon or so not watermelon?
I think it's watermelon because sometimes you just want to be left alone.
But it's like, then why did you even open one? If you're just going to go private, it's like teasing.
I don't know. Like,
audience.
it all depends. Like, if you're trying to build an audience, I don't think being private's very smart.
Yeah.
Unless you want to be like, oh, only the coolest of cool can see this. And, like, you can have, like, 25,000, like, followers or something like
Do you
that.
think that makes them leaving, them wanting more?
I think
That
it
was
makes
my
them
thought.
curious. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I'm going to set as a private right now.
Okay.
And now they're going to be like, wow, it's private. I can't see anything.
Well, now they're going to go onto our accounts and be like, why is Kourtney private?
They're going to
Yeah.
check tomorrow and then it'll be back open. They'll be like, wow, you never know what Kourtney's going to do.
Or what she was doing.
You're an unpredictable bitch, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
But I will say that maybe there's like a exclusive thing to that, but I don't really think it's smart if you're trying to engage with people.
Could it
Block
be, like,
people up to a storm. I will block you.
Instagram
so quick.
needs to add a thing where if you're a huge celebrity like us, if you set your Simstagram to private, if fans want to follow, they need to send in at least $500.
Okay, that's putting money on social media.
Yeah.
And making
Yeah.
No, I don't
Yeah.
think that's gonna go over well.
I don't know. That's smart.
Yeah.
I don't agree
And
with
that way,
that.
if people are going to complain about your booty pop juice or whatever,
Your glow,
then
glow,
it's
glow.
like, well, they paid for it.
Yeah, they earned the right.
Let them do what they want with their money.
So you saying you can let people nag, but you got to pay me?
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's like if you're going to like post my stuff on SimZ, then at least pay me.
Well,
That's what mom always taught me.
wow.
I think it's so not watermelon. Like if you're gonna go private, have two separate if you're
A
gonna
troll
go private.
account. You have a troll account, don't you?
No.
Oh my god.
Wow.
If you're gonna,
I see one mean comment on Nikki's post and Taylor's post, and I think
I
it's
don't
you.
know who that is, but it's definitely not.
I think it's
Me.
watermelon.
That account is called I'm Not Kim K.
Who's that?
The troll account.
Who's that?
Anyway, what were you saying, Kourtney? Sorry.
I said it's watermelon to set it to private.
I think it should
Do what
already
you
be.
want.
If you want a private Instagram, make sure it's already private. Like open it being private.
So
Don't
you're
have a
saying-
big one and then suddenly go private just because people are doing some.
Because people start
things.
calling you Snake.
No, I like those examples are very. I don't know where they come from.
So I don't know. I guess so not watermelon from my perspective, unless
Yeah.
you have like a small account that nobody cares about.
Yeah,
All right.
like so not watermelon. Next topic: pigeons. So watermelon or so not watermelon?
So
I
not
hate
watermelon.
pigeons.
I don't.
It depends on what they do. Like if they're
All they
like,
do is
yeah,
It's true.
but they're also in Harry Potter and they like deliver messages.
Those are owls, you stupid bitch.
That's a type of pigeon.
That's a type of bird. Now, one thing I will say, I don't like when people like to discriminate against pigeons. There'll be like, oh, there's birds and then there's pigeons. It's like they're birds, okay? They're the most common bird you're going to see, but they're just very annoying. They call
They're
them flying
just
rats.
like their
Like they think it's
cousins owls because they are the same thing.
no.
They think
Yes, they
pigeons. They think pigeons in like the real
Owls
world.
are just giant pigeons.
no.
Yes.
Oh
Oh my!
you
You
see-
never have you? Okay, watch Harry Potter.
I've seen it.
Watch him and be like, they're like, Harry, did you get the pigeon?
Stop.
Oh my god, what was that? What was that supposed to be?
That's British.
No,
That's
it
how they
wasn't.
talk. Yes,
That wasn't even close.
Wow, have you guys? You've been to London before. You know how they speak.
I've been there, and they do not sound like that. You sound like a
Let's
mixed.
get the pigeon.
What are you doing? Are you doing
I'm
an
doing-
Australian, like London? Like, what are you doing?
He's got the snitch.
Okay. I think,
You sound like you have problems.
yeah. Back to pigeons. I think pigeons.
If
I
you want
think-
to call them that.
I think pigeons, while they're extremely annoying, like in the real world, you used to see them in the sim world, it's 10 times worse.
Yeah.
You think
It-
they're bad there. Like, I couldn't even see my car this morning.
And they're not even delivering messages.
Yeah.
Anyway, pigeons are so not watermelon.
Yeah, they're still
so
not watermelon.
unless they're in the movies.
Yeah, as pigeons, not owls.
What I just said. Next topic: being overprotective. So watermelon or so not watermelon?
Are we talking about mom?
That's the first thing that pops in my mind.
Is mom overprotective, or is she like overprotective of us as a property? You know what I'm saying?
I think she's over annoying. I don't know about protective because she can't protect anything.
I mean, she lets us do things.
Yeah.
Like we went to Jurassic World at one point and she was just like, go for it, honey. Like, so
Yeah.
I don't really
Yeah,
feel
that's
like
true.
she's overprotective, but I don't know. Dealing with overprotective people, like I feel Kim could be overprotective of Kanye's like ego. And I think that can
No.
be like
What?
harmful to people.
Well, okay. Well, if that's the case, then being overprotective, if that just means loving somebody unconditionally, then it's so watermelon.
Like Britney Spears says, overprotected. What am I going to do to win my life, Kim?
Khloe, nobody's going to know
I
a
don't know where
song
we're
from
going
like
with
the
this.
early 2000s.
Anyway, so if we're not talking about the Britney Spears song, then I've got nothing to say. But being overprotective can harm both the person because they're worrying all the time and the person who wants some freedom.
What
So-
if you're overprotective of yourself? Because I would say that's you.
Well, after everything
You
I've
get
been through,
if you're overprotective of yourself, does that mean you're overly defensive? Because that is 100,000.
okay.
I
I don't know if you can be overprotective of yourself.
Khloe is.
Okay, well, caring for yourself is not an issue. Caring for like something like glow, like being overprotective of that, not letting it go, like admitting failure, moving
I
on.
let it go because it sells.
Wow.
Oh, that goes with
Sells where on a boat?
I think this goes with admitting mistakes.
Yeah. Admitting that glow was a mistake.
There's no mistake to admit, so you two are just like wasting
whatever
your hydrogen.
So I think it's so not watermelon because when something like just like if you go overboard on anything, like is it ever a good thing? Like if you're doing too much, like you're doing too much.
I mean, I guess it depends.
So I would say maybe so not watermelon.
I say so watermelon.
Okay.
I think it's watermelon.
Wow. Okay.
Well, that came out.
I don't know what we're saying.
Okay.
Wow.
Next topic.
Keep up, Kourtney.
I kind of fell asleep.
Both of you stop. Next topic. Disguises. So watermelon or so not watermelon?
So watermelon.
They're watermelon.
Like I think it could be so watermelon like Kim, like when she goes on the red carpet, like she goes to the makeup room one way and she comes out another and she looks like a completely different person. Great, mind you, but it might as well be called a disguise because you look nothing like you did when you woke up.
Is this a backhanded compliment?
No, you look amazing on the red carpet. It's basically like a disguise.
But not when you wake up.
Like
You
they
look pretty
retouch your
bad.
makk up and all that, or like doing a photo shoot.
I
and
don't
then
know
the
whether
photo
to
looks like you're wearing a disguise because it's so different from what you
Your
look like.
Simstagram is a disguise of your whole damn self.
Okay, maybe it is.
It is. I'm not saying maybe it is.
And I admit to that.
I'm pretty real. I don't need makeup.
Kourtney, I feel like your whole life is disguised. I know there's
Yeah.
something under that exterior.
We've known you our whole lives, and yet do we know you?
Yeah.
That's the whole point.
Okay, well, there's our answer.
Yeah,
She
so-
is a disguise.
So they're so watermelon. And plus it makes for like fun movies and stuff like that, disguises. Like Mission Impossible.
yeah. He
Like,
does.
to be
I've
fun.
never seen it. He does disguises.
Mm-hmm.
Spoiler. Okay.
Oh my God.
All right, now it's time for segment 3. Who's the smartest? And I think we already know that answer, as always.
Kylie.
It's me.
I mean, myself.
At
This
this
is-
point, I don't know anymore.
This is when we're given 3 random words we don't know, and we try to guess what they mean. Whoever guesses the closest is the smartest. First word, ziti.
Spell it.
Ziti.
Why does that
It's
sound
either
familiar?
Ziti or Ziti.
That sounds like the name of like a company, like an insurance company or something. Zitty.
You get your house and car bundle with Ziti.
Never mind, it doesn't. I think that Zitty is like you have a city,
Oh my god.
but then you also have a zitty.
Okay.
So what's in a Ziti? What's the difference?
A zitty.
What's
I
the-
know what it means. You'll find out when she reads the definition.
No, because
Wow.
Khloe, that's cheating.
No, it's not.
What is a Ziti to you?
I already know what a zitty is to me.
What is it, Khloe?
It is what it is.
You said it's a city, but what's in your ziti?
A zitty. I think zitty is similar to a city, except for it's like a smaller version of a city. You know, there's towns.
You did this
There's
with the other
villages.
word, Khloe. So you're just trying each
There's
time.
towns, there's villages, and then there's zitties.
Okay.
I think it's like a smaller city.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a fruit.
Why not?
Okay.
Like, it's one of those fruits where you're like, is it a fruit? Is it a vegetable?
You like one of those tropical fruits that you've never seen before, like one of those weird looking
It's
fruits,
and they smell.
but they taste good weirdly.
Yeah.
I think ziti is like you have a lot of acne.
I thought about zits, but I was hoping that it wasn't that.
So the doctor goes up to you and you're like, you've got Ziti
Yeah,
all over your face.
all over. Or it could be some kind of bread.
No, go with one or the other, Kourtney.
Is it a person who has a lot of zits or bread, or a person with a lot of zits that eats bread?
Who got
You-
the zits for
Yeah,
bread?
That
you
likes
ate
fruit.
the bread and now you have ziti.
Oh, all right. All righty.
I'm pretty sure it's a fruit.
I'm pretty sure it's a smaller city.
Ziti is an extruded pasta,
Knew it.
A pasta?
smaller than rigatoni, so it's pasta.
Okay, I hate to admit it.
I was the closest.
No.
I said it was a food.
No,
But you said fruit.
you said fruit, but
it's a food,
I hate
though.
to say this, but I think Kourtney may get this one.
How?
Because she said it's a bread, and pasta is a type of like wheat, isn't it?
No.
Isn't it a starch?
It's definitely not
Bread-
dough that you make a chair out of.
Okay, well, we're not talking about that.
It's a carb.
It's certainly not a bundle of puppies, you stupid bitch.
A gathering of puppies.
Well, okay. Well, we were in the food categories, but
So that's
we
me.
didn't get it right.
But I said a food though.
Yeah, but I would say who's closer, it's probably Kourtney.
It's nobody.
Because pasta is...
If it's not me, then
pasta
it's
is
nobody.
a starch, and bread is a starch.
So I get a
She
half
was talking
point.
about acne though.
I get a half point.
Okay, yes, she was
no,
talking...
you get no points.
Yeah, I guess not. Fine, whatever.
God, thank you.
Oh my god. All right, next word. Frantling. Frantling.
To me,
No.
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 To me, it
Let
sounds like
me-
an action of some sort.
What kind of action?
I think it
Khloe?
means like you're going crazy.
Oh, I'm frantling.
Yeah, I'm frantling. Like I got the shakes, I got the chills. I think that's what it means. Like you're really shaky. You can't see me right now, but I'm shaking, kind of. Like I think it's like shaking.
Like frantic.
Yeah,
Except ling.
yeah.
I think it's a baby animal of a mammal.
Okay.
Like, so they call deers, they call the baby deers baby deer. And
So, the frantling is being born.
yeah, they let me hold the frantling
Of what?
while Ye breastfeeds. What?
But what animal?
It has to be like a land animal.
Most are.
Okay, like a mammal who has fur.
So you think it's some sort of mammal?
Yeah. But
Okay.
like, I think it's,
All right, we have to move on.
it's an animal similar to a deer. So that's what I'm picturing.
Fine.
Friend. Like, so what do you think it is? No, Kourtney, you didn't guess. Did you already look it up?
I'm about to tell you what I think it is.
Okay.
If you would shut up. I think a frantling is like something that holds something else up or it keeps it together.
Like a shelf?
Frantling.
like kind of like a pedestal or like a column or whatever it's called.
Yeah, I'm going to put that on the frantling or
A mantle?
something.
All right.
I mean, you never know.
I'm looking and it says frantling is mating call of a peacock.
So,
It's an action.
no.
Have you
it's-
ever seen the mating calls of birds? They like shiver around and
Oh
they do
my
things.
God.
That's for me. I'm
No,
sorry.
If we look up a peacock
Like
and it
a
shivers, then
call
I'll give it to you.
Have
That's more of a call for attention.
Yeah.
No. Have you ever seen those birds mating calls? They move
But
around
what
like
do
crazy.
peacocks look like? If peacocks just like show their feathers, then
They
no.
don't. They
Mine
they
was-
do they do a little performance.
You don't
Shivering,
know
if
what a peacock
you will.
looks like.
That's mine.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
Really? I've seen it on the Discovery Channel, Kim.
I wonder what it sounds like.
It doesn't matter what it sounds like.
Probably
it
sounds
matters
like
what
Khloe.
it's doing. Are you what? Oh yeah, I could do the mating call. And guess
Like,
what? Everybody
I'm
comes.
a stupid bag.
Everybody comes to my door when I do the mating call.
Let's see here. Peacock courtship by Sim Geo Wild.
Frantling of peacocks.
I knew it was an action
And I don't hear any
and not
noise.
a baby animal.
They do not. All they do is they spread their wings and they're staying still. They're just showing off their wings.
Yeah, and what did
Their
they have to
wings,
do
their
to do
feathers.
that? They had to spread out and like show
There's
it.
no shaking.
Yes,
Oh
there is.
no,
What is it doing?
he just shook.
I can't see it, but I know it already did it.
He is shaking.
Yep. Bam. Ha.
Wow.
Ha. I told you it was an action and it was moving. I got the point.
Whatever.
It's
I guess
not a
you were-
baby, you stupid bitch.
You were
They're
close
about
enough.
to make babies.
No.
Therefore, I
There
think
is
I
no
should
baby.
get.
There is an action,
They're
Kim.
doing
They
it
are
to
not
make-
mating. There is no
It's
baby.
They're doing it to make-
it's the emphasis of let's make a baby, but
Yeah. So
It's
doesn't
an
mean-
action.
It doesn't
No.
mean they're going to.
Kim.
The
Kim.
girl could be like, I don't want that.
Yeah, I got a point.
All right, next word is oligopoly.
spell it.
Oligopoly.
I said spell it, not say it again.
I wanted to say it again.
Okay.
Oligopoly.
there's Monopoly, and then there's Alakabunali.
You think it's a board game?
No, I think it's because Monopoly means like buying a lot of stuff, buying a lot of properties. So I think when you're in Alakabunali,
Wow.
I think when you're in Anaxinamoon, that you are giving away your properties, not buying them. You're giving them away.
Yeah.
Giving away properties.
Smart.
That's what you think it means?
Yeah.
Yeah, you smart. I think that I don't know. I think it sounds like something you do during construction.
Okay.
Like, you know, like we have to do the like, you know how they I don't know. It just sounds like something like drilling or like I don't know.
We have to get that Alagalopoly.
Get that Alawagapi.
Yeah, like we gotta build this structure so that we have to I don't know.
You think it's part of construction?
I think it's a part of some sort of construction.
Grab me. Is it a tool though? Or
no, I think it's like
a method.
I think it's like something you do during construction, Kim.
Like there's drilling,
Yes.
and then there's a lot.
It has to do with construction. Shut up.
Yeah.
Oh my! I was asking for specifics.
Nobody wants specifics.
I think it means like a gathering.
Look at that.
A gathering of what?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, be specific.
a gathering
though,
of
Khloe.
important people.
Okay, so important people. It's like when you go to the sim
But
gala.
let's be real. If it was just a gathering of people, she'd still get the point. It doesn't have to be important people.
No,
Kim.
she's being specific because she says important people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the definition is a state of limited competition in which a market is shared by a small number of producers or sellers.
That's what I said. I said the opposite of monopoly. It's giving away properties.
But they said to own.
No, they're saying selling it. You're giving away properties.
No.
It's shared
It says shared.
by a small number of producers or sellers.
That's still the same thing. You're giving away properties.
You're not giving away anything. They're saying that they're sharing something.
No, they're selling it. She said sellers.
a state of limited competition.
Okay.
Where's the word sell in
And they
there?
all share in that oligopoly.
Where's the word sell in there, Kim?
She said sellers, I
No-
swear.
No, she didn't. She said
No.
producers.
No, and then at the end she said selling.
Kim, now.
I'm pretty sure
There's
I got
no
a point.
monopoly involved in this. There's no
Because
money
it's the
involved in this.
opposite of monopoly.
No,
I did say producers or sellers.
Thank you. I get half a point.
fine.
So
I win.
guys
No,
are
I got a
tied.
full point. I got a full point. She got half a point.
I got the pasta bread.
You got nothing.
No, you didn't,
Kourtney.
Kourtney. I fought for the wrong reasons. So I'm the smartest. I won. I got a full point because I described exactly what that peacock was doing.
I described exactly what this was too.
Mm-mm.
Okay, I think this segment's over.
Yes, it is. I won. Kim's got
Thank
second.
you so much for listening to this episode of Kardasim Podcast.
I wish you would stop talking.
I really
like
wish
that.
you
Thank
would
you
too.
so much for This Is My Normal Voice. Thank
All
you
right.
so much.
So be sure to check out the SimGM merch store. The producer told me to tell you that. There's some really cool stuff there from the podcast and from, the videos and SimGM.
Go listen to our other podcasts.
Go listen to our other podcasts. We're trying out 3 podcasts a month now.
Yeah, don't forget one's coming out next week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's bloopers.
It's some funny
Yeah.
gag reels. So bloopers, outtakes, whatever you want to call them. And yes, thank you so much for listening to Kardasim Podcast. Are you eating? Are you making a salad? Are
watermelon.
you running?
Stay
it doesn't
watermelon.
matter, Kim, because you're listening to the Kardasim Podcast.
I'd like to leave now.